overtime.
Hello, Nelly. How are you? Pretty good. Had a pretty productive day today. I did my laundry and helped my dad fix his Jeep. That's nice. What was wrong with his Jeep? I'm doing pretty good. Working on getting a promotion at work. Trying to figure out how to see a new therapist. That second one's a lot more difficult than the first one. I am sad though. I put in an application for the new position, and it got declined really fast, which is disappointing. But it's likely that it didn't even see human eyes. So I talked to my boss about it. She's gonna try to get it pushed through because it's in a different department, but it's a tier higher than I am. All right. I'm gonna wait a minute because I'm eating a sandwich right now. Well, thank you. What happened to your dad's Jeep? What did it need fixing? Yeah, that sounds about right. I used to do the same thing for my grandpa whenever he would work on stuff. I used to have fun doing that. He taught me a lot. Everything that I know about tools, I learned from him. Crazy stream. Yeah, a little bit. This is a much later stream than what I usually do, but I have no problem with that because I don't work tomorrow. So I'm going to definitely enjoy playing this for as long as I feel like. Alright, so before we do anything, I want to go and look around outside. Because a lot of stuff was locked on the first day. I want to see if anything changed on the first, or changes on the second day. Because I was watching a video. I stopped watching the video because I was about to get spoilers. But I was watching a video about someone else playing this, and apparently the first day is pretty much guaranteed that you're gonna lose. You're not gonna make it to the end. Now, eventually, I want to see if I can do a new, fresh save file and make it to the end. I didn't notice this. And make it to the end on the first day. But that will be something I do much later down the line, once I've completely finished the game. Memorial Day? Yeah. I honestly forgot that it was going to be Memorial Day until someone mentioned it at work. and they were asking what I was gonna do for Memorial Day, because like, I don't know, I didn't even know people do things for Memorial Day. Oh yeah, we'll definitely try to get Cinnamon back. He was the MVP of last stream entirely. Although there is, I found out that there is something that I need to do in the security room. There's a cutscene that is kind of holding me back from finishing a VOD that I really want to watch about this game. My overall goal is to just see every room, but that will take time. Because I'm sure that there's going to be some rooms that aren't unlocked until I do certain things. Alright, I don't think there's going to be anything over there. We might as well check. We're all the way out here. I also found out that I can throw coins into the fountain up there. What does it do? I don't know, but I'm guessing that there's definitely going to be an achievement for throwing a certain amount of coins in there. So I will be doing that. Once a day I'll throw in a coin. So the goal will be to stay on the right side of the map. That way we can get as few locked rooms as possible. Do you just solve blue puzzles? It's a little bit more complicated than that. The title is just a joke. This is a roguelike. A puzzle roguelike. So there's going to be puzzles. I basically make the map myself. Utility closet, storeroom, and den. I kind of want to go storeroom because that's stuff, the key and gem and coins. Den would be good because options, but breaker box is a room that we have not been to. So I'm going to go with that. Okay, so I've seen a little bit about this. First, we need to get them all purple. So we will do that, and then we'll do this. No, I'm doing it wrong. I think Earth left when he found out it wasn't about blue puzzles because of your go. Oh, well, I'm no help. I can't even solve crossword puzzles. Oh, that's fine. The puzzles aren't that difficult. It's more about, I don't know. It's difficult to explain. The puzzles aren't that difficult. The most difficult one was this weird little puzzle of counting and doing math. I don't know who left. The YouTube viewer count is usually just messed up. There we go. And then we do this, and then they're all, and then it's white. So now I need to figure out how to get. I need to know what this does. Danger. Toggling the breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if that helps us. This looks like it says cabinet. We're gonna flip everything to on. Except the dark room. I feel like the dark room. Probably some random person. Gosh, it's a puzzle with blue. Or gap. I don't know what to do here. I'm confused. The person that I saw playing this game did this as well, but they also got lost, and I don't understand what to do. Okay, so do. There we go. I hate autocorrect sometimes. Yeah, me too. Autocorrect can either be your savior or just your mortal enemy. And there is no in between. Alright, I think this might be something that we simply can't do for now. Keycard entry system off. We'll leave it on. There's nothing there. Is there anything here? Alright. Well, let's go. Let's go in here. Parlor. Okay, so, Earth. Anytime that we see a room with a puzzle piece, that means that that room has a puzzle in it. So, the parlor, it'll have a random puzzle each time. We're going to go with the parlor because it keeps us on the right side. And I can show you this puzzle. This puzzle I personally really like. We take this parlor game. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Now the thing is, just because the one just because you know which one is true, does not mean that the true box, that the box that is telling the truth, will have it in there. So this box is the black box, obviously not. This box is the blue box, obviously not. The box that claims to be black has the gems. So this one is telling the truth, obviously, because that right there is not the blue box, that's not the black box. So the one that's claiming to be the black box is the blue one, and that's where our gems are at. Also, I've scoured this entire room. I don't think there's any secrets in it. Let's go corridor. I would like to take the lavatory, but that's a dead-end room, and that means we have to go onto the left side. And I don't want to do that. A bedroom. That will just lead us down, and that will just lead us down. This will give us a lot more steps. I think I might just take this. Or the pantry would probably be a good idea, because the pantry, I'm pretty sure it has a chance to give us food. Have you looked behind the couch? Yes, I have looked behind the couch. Let's go pantry. Oh, hey, I was correct. Apple. And coins. Entry. Gym requirement and Nook. Let's go for the storeroom. Did you figure out polls last stream? Oh yeah, okay. I wasn't able to because I still had work for the rest of the week. Now it says only one person is watching. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't able to because I wasn't able to figure it out because I still had work for the rest of the week. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get help from Cryo because I know he's done polls. So I'm going to see if he can help me figure that out. Although, hang on. I might be able to figure that out right now. Ow. Oh, it's back to 2. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it counts my phone because I use my phone to read chat, but sometimes it also doesn't, so I don't know. I'll have to get help from Cryo. So if I take the guest bedroom, I definitely lose. Like, there's no avoiding that. I cannot take any dead ends for now. This gives us the best option. With praying hands, without crowbar. I want to look for a room that has these two, because I didn't realize it last stream, but that might be what this is hinting at, to look for a room without these two. I need to remember 12 to 16, this shop will not be open. Okay. What's in the shop? Salt shaker. I have exactly enough for that. A compass. A shovel and a sledgehammer. Okay, I want to save my money for now. I'm going to save my money. I know that's probably dumb because steps, but I want to save my money. Because, like, I don't know what any of this stuff does except for... I mean, I know what the shovel and the compass does. Or not compass, but sledgehammer. But I don't know what the compass or the salt shaker does. Okay, cannot take the lavatory. Let's go to the drawing room. We haven't been in there yet. What does it mean we can draw new floor plans? What is this? Drawing. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay, so that's what that means. Do we see the praying hands anywhere? I do not see praying hands. All I see is a lot of people walking and dancing, and a horse. Lots of horses. Very odd room. Tab. Alright. Passageway is probably our best option. But I don't have enough gems for that. Let's do a redraw. Courtyard. Alright. Oh yeah, the art style of this game is amazing. I love it so much. I wonder if they're going to do updates. I think that'd be great. Observatory. Yeah, let's do the observatory. Hi, love. I'm playing the blue game. Hey, 4 people. Hello, Bashful. Let's go observatory. Because last time I realized that, so last time I went up there and I played with that little wheel, but I didn't realize that I could also play with this one. So let's go. So now we have 2 stars. I don't know what those stars mean exactly. I assume that means the size that the constellation is allowed to be. So let's take a look at... Okay, so it doesn't go any farther that way. So we have to make this thing look outside. Okay. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Okay. So we have to waste steps to go get that, but hopefully it'll be worth it. No, unfortunately I'm taken by you. Chests. What's in here? Oh, it's locked. That's not great. Oh, a map? Is this a map? Oh. And then the compass. Now we'll know what the compass is. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. Alright, so now I want to get a sledgehammer to open that up. But we don't, because the sledgehammer will help us smash locks. Let's open up the map. The observatory is leading us straight up right now. Good thing you didn't buy the compass earlier. Yeah. By unfortunately, I meant unfortunately your flirting isn't working. Alright, kitchen. We've been to that one already. Bedroom. Actually, we probably should go to the kitchen. We need food. Do. Oh shit, we're out of gems. Alright. Let's go spare room. Rock. We are running out of steps very quickly. It's locked. Oh no. We're in trouble, chat. We're running out of steps way too quickly for me to be comfortable. Security. No! Maybe something will be in here. No. Let's check each of the seats. Tab. A den. Don't ignore my advances. I know I should have taken the bedroom, but like at this point I'm trying to get out of the area in which things are locked. Do. Hey, I opened that up. Okay, hang on. Tab. Pretty sure it was leading over here, so I want to take one that leads to this. Yeah. Oh no. 7 now. No, I love you the most. Meanie. Why are you mad at me? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, giggity. You're a dork. Alright, we might as well go for the lavatory now. No. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, I think I am cooked. Patio. Nook. Okay, we're taking the Nook. Do we continue up this way, or do we go back to the den that's locked? What do you think, chat? Do we go to the den? Or do we continue from the nook? Continue with nook? Yeah. Wait, what's this? Noteworthy? Okay, yeah. Saw that one already. Music room. Well, that was answered pretty quickly. A dice. I am both glad and kind of sad that I did that, but it's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a room that gives us more steps. Cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. Nursery would be the best option, but if I do that, then Nursery would be the best option if I had bedrooms to draft. It has Stepa. Security would be my best option. I haven't been to like any of these three. Nursery is definitely not to play because then I am locked out. I can't continue forward at all. It has steps. It doesn't have steps. Does the nursery have steps? I mean, that's if you're talking about that, that just looks like a bookshelf. Oh no, it's whenever I gain okay, I know what you mean now. No, it's whenever you draft a bedroom. It wouldn't give me anything. It wouldn't give me anything upon drafting it. And unless I draft a bedroom, which if I do the nursery, then I can't draft anything. Although security takes me farther to the... I could redraw. Do we redraw or do we take security? Or darkroom? Darkroom would allow us to go forward. Security would be I don't know. Redraw. It sucks because I want to take security. I guess I'll just have to try to take security next run if I can. Kitchen, food for sale, boudoir. Bedroom. All of these are a dead end, chat. All of them. You know what the worst part about this is? I can't even make it to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't make it to the front to throw a coin in the thing. That sucks. 10. Do we see praying hands anywhere? Nope. Do we see praying hands anywhere? Nope. Alright, we called it a day. That sucks. Save and continue. Damn, I didn't even get to see what was in that other chest. Eating a sandwich. I made it for myself a little bit before stream. It's only got a bite left. Alright. So let's just jump right into this. Let's go forward. Closet. Yes. A gem and a key. Let's do the parlor. What type of sandwich? Roast beef, cheese, mayonnaise, and I threw on Doritos. And then I air fried it. This is the black box. This is the white box. The blue box contains the gems. Okay. I threw the Doritos on there because I prefer to use sliced cheese whenever I make a sandwich, but we only had shredded cheese. So I kind of just combined the two to substitute for that. Nook, Den, breaker box. We'll go Nook. How late is it for you guys? For me, it's 10:30. Nursery would probably be a good idea this early on. $8:30? Okay. Let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, so it would have given us 5 steps. That's good to know. Although it wouldn't have really mattered because it just, man. What's in here? The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The Red Prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red. He looked like our prince, from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, it's in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Okay. Greater chance of finding items. Ah! A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Anything in there? Nope. It's 11:30 for you? Yeesh. Yeah, it was a pretty good book. Gotta check around for any secrets. Is there anything behind here? Anything anywhere? What's this? Nothing. Alright, let's go. Unfortunately, we have to go to the west side. But, thankfully, we have plenty of keys. Hopefully. I shouldn't jinx it. Opportunity to earn coins and spread. I don't know what this means. I cannot take the guest bedroom because that will lock me down here and I will not be able to do anything. The den would give us a gem, and that would be good. But the office is one that I have not been to. Then, I kind of agree. I'd be willing to take the office if I had more gems. I think I need to save up my gems until later. Oh. Alright. That chest spawned over there. I want to get a hammer. I don't want to open that up with a key. I want to get a hammer. Yeah, we're taking the corridor. No question about that. I wish I could pick up the hat. I want to put on the hat. Alright, no items. Since we have that lucky rabbit's foot, we need to check every room for items. I want to take the storeroom, but that would lock us in. I want to take the hallway. Alright, what do we got in here? Gem requirement, pantry. Kitchen is the only one that doesn't lock us in, so we will take that. Alright, I just wanted to look around for our items. Is there any items in here? That's not an item that we can take. I'm counting on this lucky foot giving us a hammer at some point. Alright. Alright, we go for the courtyard. We need to now find a shovel, because there's 2 dig spots in here. This security door is locked by electronic keycard. Okay. Pantry, storeroom, chapel. More cat food. I hope there's a cat in one of the rooms or something. Yeah, although, I mean, pretty much guaranteed, because that one cutscene from last stream, we're probably going to see a cat somewhere. But I'm afraid that the cat will want to eat cinnamon. So I'm kind of hoping that the cat is like locked up or something, because we don't want the cat to eat cinnamon. What do you think, chat? Pantry or chapel? I agree on pantry, because like chapel, yes, it gives us a better like movement forward, but pantry gives us coin and it doesn't cost us coin. Ooh, an orange. Haven't gotten one of those yet. 5 steps. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, chat, I'm gonna have to end stream soon. Ah, Earth had to go. That sucks. Understandable. They said it was 11:30 for them, so. Alright, let's go over here. Secret passage leads to a color of a room of your choice. Or leads to a room of a color of your choice. Okay. I kind of want to see what that does. Although we do have the nursery. That would give us more steps, allowing us to backtrack. If we need to. What happened? My girlfriend's not doing too well. She's feeling a little bit sick. Alright, should I do two? Yeah, I hope she feels better too. I told her to get some rest, and I'm gonna have to go in there soon. Should I do bedroom or secret passage? Bedroom would do good for steps, but secret passage, I'm curious as to what that does. Secret passage requires a gem. I'm not sure if I want to go for that, because I've already spent a gem on the courtyard, and I'm having to backtrack afterwards. Like I'm having to go backwards. So I wanna go upwards, where that haven't cost too many gems. I think I'm gonna go bedroom. Extra steps and all. Hey Juniper, how are you? Ooh, apple. Finally got another stream. Yeah, it is pretty late. Later than I usually stream. Might do this every once in a while. Just do a late stream. I don't work tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about it. But my girlfriend is not feeling well, so I will probably not be streaming for too long. We've been to both these rooms. This one cost us a gem. Dark room seems like our best option. Storeroom requires that we backtrack. If we take the drawing room, then we're losing half of the gain from it, which is being able to redraw. So I say dark room. What do you guys think? Almost midnight. I got an hour till midnight. Dark room. Okay. Okay. Seems like we need to get to the breaker box. We're definitely not doing this one, so middle or left? Middle? Juniper, what do you say? Middle? Okay. We got 2 for middle. This is not a room I've been in before. Tab the furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Okay. Now I really need to get a shovel because there's another dig spot in here. Is there anything in here that I can do? You guys made a good choice on that one. Thank you. Good job, chat. Alright, so I guess we just have to backtrack now. We're going to the courtyard. Oh no, we can't go to the courtyard because that's blocked off. Okay, I guess we're going to the hallway. Or whatever it is. Hallway, right? Yeah. Okay, drawing room. Oh, okay, the furnace added an effect to it. West Wing Hall. Chapel. What do you guys think? I kind of want to go for the West Wing Hall. I think the chapel is the wrong play here. West Wing, I feel like might just have an increased chance of having locked ones, but I'm fine with handling that. Okay. No items. Alright. What is outside? It's weird that this is boarded up. Maid's chamber. Less likely to find items laying around your house. We're definitely not taking this. Let's go here. I want to see if we can get a hammer. Or a shovel. Wait, shovel, shovel, shovel. Shovel! Oh no, we need more. That sucks. Set of gems. Oh, we can buy a set of gems. Magnifying glass. I wonder what that does. No items laying around. Card in a car. Card without a car. Aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room. Lose half. Oh boy. The weight room is our only option. If we take lavatory, we can't continue forward. We cannot take it. This sucks. At least that's unlocked now. But damn. What's this? Broken lever could prove useful. That sucks. Laundry room, launder currency, laboratory, gymnasium. Whenever you enter, lose 2 footsteps. Experimental house features. I don't have gems. We have to take the gymnasium and lose more feats. We have to now backtrack as little as possible. So we have to take this one. Ooh, a gem. What's this? Sinclair. Just wanted to write a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on our hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It has been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though. I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Ah. Gotta go, but have a good stream. Alright. See you later, Juniper. Hopefully you can catch the next stream. It's locked. Garage. Maid's chamber. Seems like chapel's the only option, which sucks because these two rooms are new. Garage would have been nice to take, but I can't do that. I mean 3 keys, but also no. Ooh, a gem. That kind of makes up for the loss. Oh no. This is not good. Locksmith keys for sale. Spare room. Oh, thank goodness. Garage, 3 keys. Billiard room. We have to take it. Ooh, okay. Alright, alright. Alright, first we look around for items. Oop, coins. $10. And then 5 plus 3 plus 2, that's 10 again. 7 minus 6, that's 1. Or no, 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay, so we're at 9. Right, okay. 12 minus 7. That's 5 times 4. That's 20. 5 minus 1. That's 4 times 2. That's 8. Hey, we got it. That would have been a lot nicer earlier. That's kind of disappointing. I like that puzzle, but also getting that this late when I could have used it earlier. Okay. What are our options? The den. Where's the den at? Den had a chest. But the chest is locked. Broken lever. I should be looking for a spot to use this broken lever at. Alright, we have to go to the West Wing hallway. No. Please don't be locked. Thank goodness. Greenhouse. You're more likely to find green rooms while drafting. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Alright, that's our best option here. Two keys. Oh my god. This was. Ah! Cinnamon! Cinnamon! We found cinnamon.
Hooray.
This was a successful stream. Cinnamon, the MVP of last stream, has returned, and he is once again the MVP. Look at you go. Pretty sure if Cinnamon went through the weight room, it would double his steps rather than having it. Because he's just that goated. You see that hamster wheel? It is a weighted hamster wheel. Alright, we go this way. Losing more steps. This was the wrong way. That hurt. We really are struggling today. I don't like this. I say we do it. Passageway. Might as well do this one. Alright, so before we go in there, I want to look around this. Tie. Oh wait, there's this over here. Is there any items? Is this an item? No. Do any of the drawers open up? Can I get any items out of them? Nope. Nope, nothing. Alright, so what's this? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. August 22nd in 1985. Okay, Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Miracle drops publisher. No trace is discovered of Sinca heiress, but search continues. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Okay, that's all very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I don't see why not. Maid's chamber. What does the lights mean? Maybe it's rarity. Maid's chamber is tempting because it's new, but I don't want to ruin my chance of finding items because I'm kind of relying on the lucky foot right now. Although I think the two will cancel each other out, so I don't know. Let's go boudoir. I don't want to enter if I don't see any items, and I don't see any items, so I'm not going to enter. Let's go in the laboratory. Oh, the computer. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Experiment setup. Research logs. Okay. Experimental house features. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with experiment. Okay. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or die selected randomly. Set your steps to 40. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft. When you draft a hallway from another hallway. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then. Okay, we're just gonna go with the archived. We can live with the archived one. It's gonna suck if we get one that's a cutoff and a dead end. I think we're gonna go with the first one and then set steps to 40, because that's our best bet. This would be nice. We've already missed an aquarium, and I don't think we're going to get another one. So, like, I would like to do that, but I don't think we can. I'm going to go for the set steps to 40. After approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Do you want to create and activate this experimental house feature? Yes. Alright. Research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Login to network. Terminal. Okay. So, we can't do that. I'm guessing. Yeah. Alright. So we can't have 2 experiments going at once. This is interesting. Oh, what's this? Heating and cooling curves. Room temperature, completely thaw, melting point, ice. Randolph M. I typically work over at Synca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work. I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. I'm gonna try Synca at the thing. Wait, what's in here? This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay, so I need to find the boiler room if I get the chance to. I don't know what to do with this, but that is definitely important. If I can look at it like that, then it is important. I could look up the periodic table to look at what those specific ones are, and it's try to figure out what those numbers mean. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the first one, oh, that's not helpful. The first one is hydrogen 3. Wait. This is a sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a joke in here somewhere. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna let it be implied. Okay, hydrogen. One, two, three, four, 5. And then 2 down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 down. Rhenium. So H. Or no. I'm doing this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the first one is plutonium. Second one is sulfur. PSH. No, wait a minute. Okay, I need someone to put this in chat for me. Alright, I'm going to read off some letters, and I need someone to put them in chat for me. PUSH RE B-U-S-H-R-E. No, wait, not R-E. P-U-S-H-T-H-R-E. E-U. P-A. F. P-O. O-G. A-T-N-E. Anyone get all that? Bashful, could you help me with something?
Yeah.
I'm going to read off some letters. Could you just put them in the chat? Okay.
You said put the letters in chat?
Yeah. P-U. S H T H R E E U
R-E-U?
E U.
E-E-U or just
E E U. And then P-A F P-O O-G A-T-N-E
A-T-E?
N-E A-T-N-E.
So P-U-S-H-T-H-R-E-U-P-A-F-P-O-O-G-A-T-N-E?
I believe so. Wait. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Huh. So the first part of that spells something, but the next part doesn't, which makes me assume, which makes me think I might have used the wrong version of the table. Either that, or it's backwards. Push 3 up Afpugatne. So we look at a different one.
Wait, what did it say again? Push 3 up.
Push 3 up Afpugatne.
Push 3 up. What does everything else say after you push the 3 up? If that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so push 3 up. This is just the regular periodic table of elements, right?
Yeah.
What's the third letter?
The
It's
third
supposed to
would be H.
hydrogen, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
H. So then why is...
I don't think it hasn't. I don't think that it's telling me to do something with this. I was going to maybe
Where
think.
did you get push from?
Okay. This
Yeah.
is simply just what, like in order, what that spells. The letters of them. Spell
okay,
that.
What, oh wait.
Push. It's P-U.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. I need a table of elements in front of me.
Okay. I'm trying to look at maybe there's one that's different.
No, there's not. There's only one periodic table of the elements.
No, I know, but some of them are arranged. Some of them arrange that second bar differently. Like they put it in a different spot, which.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push. TH.
I like this puzzle. I'm curious as to what this means.
Push 3 up. Okay. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9.
But what is?
So, the problem is you don't know how to count.
That would explain it.
Not only did you actually... You had everything off by row.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Push 3 after 9.
I don't know. What does it mean? Push 3 after 9.
That's a great question. So find probably a clock, maybe? This puzzle is using the periodic table. It is
Yeah.
a... It was using the actual abbreviations for all of the elements as the actual lettering for the entire sentence.
Yeah.
And he just screwed up the just where
Wait,
they
it might be
were.
this. I can't mess with this yet because it requires the boiler room to be active.
Push 3 after 9. Have fun.
Thanks for the help. This is an odd puzzle, but I like it. Looks like I'm going to need to come back to this at some point. So Nelly, I don't know if you missed the part where I have an experiment going through this thing. Anytime I draw anytime I use I create. Here, let me just. Anytime I draft an archived floor plan, my steps get set to 20. Now, the only problem that I see with this is that I can get locked out a lot easier simply because the archived floor plans, I can't see what they are. So let's jump right in. That one would lead that way. No. Locked. Yes, we'll take that. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Wine cellar. Let's take this. Okay, I cannot go into the pool. Is there anything around that I can grab? Car keys. Oh man, that would have been great if I found the garage. Drafting studio. Oh. Okay, let's take the archived one. Oh. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and the grounds. That's nice. That's super helpful. Tab. It sucks that I'm right there. Right frickin' there. Wait. What does that say? Okay. Bedrooms. So I've done most of the bedrooms. Half the hallways. Only one of the green rooms. Only 2 shops. I've done most of the red rooms. That's good. Pretty sure aquarium is going to be right here. Tab, where do I need to go? Oh, I should have gone to the pool. It's fine though. We have more steps now. I'm a lot more comfortable with the way things have turned out. Now, what does this do? The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Security. I'm never gonna get the security room. Okay. I think I'm locked out. No, I have the laboratory that I can go. I just hope I'm not screwed. Check-in item. Lucky rabbit's foot, broken lever, key card. Car keys, running shoes. I think I want to leave the car keys for hopefully next time I get I can't think of what it's called. What am I trying to say? The garage. Right, the garage. Now we have to go to the laboratory. Oh fuck. Okay, hang on. We might be cooked. we might be cooked. I think I can maybe salvage this. Oh, what's this? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay. Anything helpful there? I don't believe so. Okay, that would have helped. I'm a dumbass. Alright. Let's... We have one more option that might be able to save us here. I really hope that we don't lose this. Walk-in closet, 4 items. That's... no. This, there's no point in taking this. I mean, would this be considered the boiler room? It says the pump room. I say we take the archived one. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Oh, for some reason my chat was not working. Remember, no running. Very funny. For some reason my chat was not updating on my phone, so not been able to see messages. Yeah, archived. 40. Experiment successful. I wonder if that means that there's a chance that the experiment could just not be successful. What's this? Wait, this is the maid's room, isn't it? Yeah, this is the maid's chamber. That kind of sucks. Okay. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is the unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In the following, the instructions left by the Baron himself. Effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Ah. Seems someone didn't get to finish packing. Trunk is locked. Alright, well, while we're out this way, we might as well throw a coin in the little well out here. I wish for a key. Please give it to me. I want to see if there's anywhere out here that I can use this broken lever on. So are you at a dead end now? I'm pretty sure I am, yeah. I have one exit, but I have no key. So I'm pretty sure I'm screwed now. If only I had gotten that shovel. I just needed a few more coins and I could have gotten it. This sucks, man. I was so close. The sauna was right there connected to the antechamber. I'm not gonna bother trying to guess that. Although I'm curious as to what's in there. It's only a 10,000 combinations. Did you calculate that just now? Or did you do it in your head? Or did you just know that off the top of your head? If you knew it off the top of your head, I would not be surprised. Parlor, nook, nursery, closet. Ten numbers per digit. There are 4 digits. Yeah, 10 to the power of 4. Do. This sucks, chat. I'm sad. We could have had it. We were so close. I'm checking everywhere, see if maybe there's just something that I missed. Hi, Cinnamon. Look at you go. The MVP. The Turtles of Vera? Is that what that says? It's difficult to make out what that says. Yeah. What does this mean? Get better so we can keep Cinnamon. I'm trying. Yeah, I want to check this starting room. Well, there's those praying hands that I couldn't find. Hang on. That was the Queen of Diamonds. Okay, so what about it? Without car. I don't see car in here. Do I just click on the picture? Does it not count if it's in the starter room? What about in here? Queen of Diamonds, where are you at? What about in here? Nope. I'm confused. Should we just call it a day, chat? I kind of think we should. curious as to what this room is supposed to do. I need to get the breaker room next time. Whenever I get this room. Wait a minute. I'm seeing if because I have the shoes, if I can just farm up more steps, but I don't think that it'll allow that. I think they thought of that. Which is why it says long distances. Visit Cinnamon first. Where's Cinnamon at? Where are we at? He's right here. What am I doing? Alright. We'll end it off in here. Call it a day. That sucks. We got so close. Scarlet Inn. So if I get a lot of red rooms, that's it gets called the Scarlet Inn. Okay. New rooms, 13 new rooms. That's the weight room, the gymnasium, the archives, the pool, the sauna, the laboratory, the coat check, the furnace, the dark room, the nursery, the maid's chamber. I think that's all of them, all the new rooms. Items found 5. With that rabbit's foot did not do shit for us. Total rooms 31. 7 red rooms, 7 bedrooms. Okay, so it's called the Scarlet Inn because... Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for stopping by. That was a good stream. I would have liked to stream longer, but my girlfriend's not feeling well, so I'm gonna go take care of her. I will see you guys later. I might stream again tomorrow. I really want to play more of this. I will see you guys later. Thank you. Have a good night.